Hi, I'm Clara Chu. Today I'll have an interview with 팍CEO and Kevin Talbot. Hello guys.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
Thanks for having us.
Okay, let's start off with hello to our subscribers and quick introduction.
My background is traditional finance. So I've been a corporate treasurer for large companies and equity derivative traders for investment banks and derivative structure. And now I work in cryptocurrencies for almost a year now.
Hi everyone, my name is Chow Teng, but you can just call me Pak for short. So I'm born and raised here in Singapore, and we run this company called BlockSpace Asia. So I'm the CEO of the company. And what we do is that we want to promote blockchain adoption through education and events, because most people within the industry don't really know what blockchain is. So I'm speaking about people from small, medium enterprises, and they have a business for the past 10, 20, 30 years, which can be on blockchain, but they don't understand how yet. So what we do is that we bridge the gap between small SMEs together with new solutions such as blockchain, IoT, so on and so forth.
So Kevin, tell me what you do exactly and tell me more detail.
What I do exactly, so right now I'm working on two things. The first one is more a technology company, so trading on with algorithm. So it's more finance and it's a bit more dry, but it's basically trading cryptocurrencies on exchange, sometimes off exchange as well. The second thing that I do, I'm a CFO for a VeChain supported ICO, which is called Cecil Alliance, and it's basically blockchain and token for animals to help saving endangered species, but as well tracking and providing high integrity data about animals.
팍CEO, why do you think people are so interested in BlockSpace Asia?
So going to the point right now, why we started this company was because when we speak about blockchain to the masses, or out of 10 people that you speak to on the streets, how many understand what blockchain is? So here, that's a test that we did. So we went around the streets asking, hey, do you know what's blockchain? Out of 10 people, only 2 would say, okay, I heard about blockchain. And the 8 would just say, what's blockchain? And to these 8 people, we asked them, okay, do you hear about Bitcoins? And they say yes, right? Bitcoin is expensive, it's overpriced, it's a hype, it's a scam. So we realized there's a huge gap between where things can be in the future versus where it is right now. Henceforth, we started a company to do blockchain education. But then we realized that the masses don't really care for technology as well. It's like back in 1995, you speak about internet to masses and it's a fad, it's a scam, you don't need the internet. But 20 years later, everyone is on the internet. You can't live without your smartphone nowadays, right now as well. So at this point of time, talking to the masses about blockchain isn't very helpful. Henceforth, we started cooperation integration, so getting corporates and people with businesses to come on blockchain and understand more about this whole technology. So that's where we stand.
This question's for Kevin. Okay, I saw your career and it seems like you have done a lot of things. And why did you choose to work in cryptocurrency, and what made you to work on crypto market, not on traditional market?
I think that because the cryptocurrency market is nascent, there are a lot of missing pieces, but also there are a lot of possibilities. So I told you before, I'm a former derivatives trader. My end goal is to see and contribute to build a derivative market for cryptocurrencies. So I'm not talking about futures and Delta One product, I'm talking about real derivatives which are convex, which are more call puts and exotics. So I'd like to be at some point being able to contribute to risk management in the crypto space. I think this is very interesting from a pure pioneer, from a pure intellectual perspective. And besides that, I really fell in love with the possibilities of blockchain and token. It's something very appealing and very new as well, so it's super exciting.
Okay, Pak.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people trying to enter to this market. What are your strategy in positioning BlockSpace Asia?
So what we do is that we really want to provide education and have good use cases. So let me name you an example. Last month we did blockchain and real estate event. So in the audience we had a lot of realtors, developers, real estate investors. We have people who own a lot of land, and they have no idea what blockchain is all about. So what we did was that we had a whole panel of experts, and they have an existing use case in the in the real estate industry really. And let me point an example. So there's a company in Singapore called Direct Home, a pretty cool platform that essentially will allow the buyer to connect directly with the seller through a platform instead of having an agent or a realtor in the middle. So with that being said, the blockchain can cut away this middleman and save on a lot of costs. So the concept of blockchain will allow for people to tokenize their land into many different parts, and more people can contribute per se. So for us, we are not interested in helping to raise tokens or ICOs, but simply speaking, we want to raise adoption and raise awareness for what blockchain is and how people can use it right now. And that's how we position BlockSpace Asia.
Is there something that you would like to say or advise for those who just entered crypto market or start crypto asset?
Yeah, I mean, cryptocurrencies is still a very nascent space. So for me, I see really three attitudes in the blockchain industry. The first one, I call it the apprentice sorcerer. I will explain. The second one is the amateur, and the third one is the tourist. The tourist is someone with pretty much no background, no knowledge, and who will come and try to make some money or try to get some attention. And there are many. There are a lot. The amateur is someone who doesn't really know what he's doing, but at least he tries and he loves it. The apprentice sorcerer, because it's new, I mean, doesn't know much, but he probably has more knowledge from a previous background. I think that the best you can be is an apprentice sorcerer, to try things, to bring knowledge from your previous experiences in marketing, finance, engineering, business, and try to do your best to bring it to the crypto industry, because we need good people. There is a shortage of good people. There's a shortage of talent, and we need to show the world that blockchain can help and make a difference for the future. For my kids, for my future kids, I want them to live in a world with the good use case of the blockchain, but we need the right people to develop this industry.
Question for Pak. What is your ultimate goal of BlockSpace Asia within 10 years?
Well, that's a selfish question. Probably I'll add on to what Kevin mentioned as well, and along with what we want to do. So the goal right here is really for adoption. So we always take this 2018 currently, similar to what was happening back for the internet in 1995, where the internet first kind of started booming. So to the question of what is the advice for people entering the crypto market right now? Do your research, do your studies, because everyone was lucky last year. Everyone was a crypto investor last year, and everyone made money last year, which was easy as well. But in this current market, it's so important that we study the projects and find if there are real use cases, if it makes sense, study the team, study the background, go into the Telegram chats, really go do all your research around it. And don't just look at this whole entire cryptocurrency as a financial arbitrage for you to just profit. But to what Kevin mentioned, really, if you guys can spot the good projects, support the good projects, they can be the future Googles and Amazons and Facebooks of the world.
Today we had an interview with handsome guys Kevin Talbot and Pak Chow.